Schmello, what's going on, everybody? Matt, Master Biker here. And today, right here, right now, I have something that I am very excited for, something that I've been waiting for, something that I feel will make rides a little bit more pleasurable, enjoyable, easy to navigate. And there's a couple features with this shebang that I am very excited with. So without further ado, we got the Carpuride 702 RS Pro. As you can see, Apple Play and Android Audio, super easy to use, just like we are so used to in our cars when we're attaching our phone, which is why I was super excited about this. And one of the features with this bad boy that I was one of the most excited about was the fact that you can basically have like walkie-talkie communication. It pairs from your phone to the device and then to both of the riders' Bluetooth like earpieces so that you guys can walkie-talkie back and forth and you hit another button for communication. So I'm super excited about that. But overall, in general, it's going to be great for listening to music. They have some volume controls on there, an equalizer, which I'm excited about. And it's very easy plug and play. There's also a sensor to let you know when cars are getting close to you, because obviously you're not always looking behind you. And if you don't have rearview mirrors, this is something that will just help out with that as well. Let's break down the specs. Let's take a look at it together because I have not even turned it on yet. Remember, if you appreciate everything that we're doing in these videos, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this bad boy because I'm excited. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's go. All right, as you open it up, you can see nice and lovely screen right there. And here is one of the biggest things that I absolutely love. So, of course, you can hardwire it in directly to your bike, you know, and it has this easy plug that plugs in right there. But what they also have is a USB adapter that you put on right here. Boom, and then if you have a USB-C, like I have a bike that has a USB-C, bam, throw a little adapter on, put a little piece of tape on there, make sure it's good and secure, and you're good to go. So I'm very excited because it's easy plug and play. What I was gonna do with you guys right now was literally just plug it into a power source, turn it on, check it out, and go from there. What else is in here? Boom. Here goes the sensor to let you know that cars are coming. Control right here, which is nice. Again, like I said, hardwire it right in to your bike. This is the mounting piece because you already have that on the back. And I believe it goes with this bad boy. Boom, on there. And then on here, and then on the bike. Some wrenches, some screws, couple extra pieces, and extra fuse in case you hardwire it in, which is nice. All right, let's check out the specs. A little power bank right here. Let's get it plugged in, turned on. Of course, we'll do a little install later on, and I'll be using it on multiple bikes. That's what the screen looks like, nice and bright. Yes, sound is gonna be operated from the Bluetooth, basically your phone. And we got the sound over here, volume, boom, voice. This is the equalizer. I was very excited about this. Bluetooth, the brightness, bam, how many volts you're outputting, settings, card, which I probably won't use this SD card too much. All right, let's get my phone attached. Bluetooth connected. Boom, okay, as you can see, everything is hooked up. Music, you got your GPS right here. Shebang, I love it. Boom, to the home screen. One of the things, like I was saying, that I really do like, so this is a sensor for the bike. You put it on the back, you angle it upright so that it's facing back. And basically when a car is close, like 3 to 10 meters, it's yellow on both sides. And when it's within 3 meters, it's red. 3 meters is basically like 10 feet. 3 to 10 meters is like 10 to 30 feet, basically like 32 feet. So it's nice. It's lighting up on both sides because you don't always look behind you. You're not always going to see. So it's nice to have something on the screen that lets you know that there's a car behind you. Let's look at the controller. So right here, this is going to be to answer your calls. It's going to be a short press to answer it. When you're done chatting, which I don't want to talk to anybody when I'm riding, boom, short press, quick press to hang up right there. To switch between your home screen, boom, and your Apple CarPlay, it's that button right there. All right, when we're looking at this, let's check out the equalizer. That's something that I really did like. I mean, look at that for your music and your sound. Oh my God, I always have a speaker. This is just gonna make riding with music so much better. Then coming on over here, boom, brightness like we looked at, how many volts you're putting out. And if you click on the help button, it just gives you an email. Doesn't actually help you. Nothing's gonna happen. Nobody's coming to save you. Then if you come over here, this button right here, long press, like 5 seconds, bam, it's gonna bring up this screen, which lock, power off, and cancel. And if you come do another short press over here, cancels it, brings up the volume for the media and your voice, which you can adjust. And then down here, you can see it screws on, but that's where you put your SD card. You could have video on there, you know, and watch that when you're out and about, but I probably will not be using it unless I do something cool just for a video shoot. I plan on really using this for the music, using it to be able to cancel calls and navigation when I'm on a long ride, and, you know, getting into Pandora, stuff like that. So, and I really appreciate it. Look, boom, picture of the Fam Bam there. That's always inspiration when I'm out riding. I did want to let you know that when the phone is paired, you got to adjust the volume through your phone. It just makes it a lot easier. Then there's 2 modes for Bluetooth headset to connect your phone to the Android Auto on Carpuride. First, you got to click the auto output, and then you select play or auto. Then you connect the Bluetooth headset to the play audio or connect the speaker. So basically, it's Carpuride to your phone, to the speaker or headphones. Another way you can do it is your phone to Carpuride, and then to the speaker or headphones. And here's the biggest thing that I'm the most excited about. All right, so in here you can have 2-person connection mode, which is basically like from my phone to the system, and then from the system to 2 individuals' Bluetooth speakers, right? Or headsets, right? So you can basically lock 2 phones on here. You have to go in here on the settings and do that. And then there's a button, basically like a walkie-talkie button. I'll put a little picture. You click that, and then you can communicate, and it's basically a walkie-talkie system, which I think is one of the coolest features on here that I really appreciate, because I've done other stuff where you're putting different headsets and whatnot inside of your helmet, and then you have to put one inside the other person's helmet. And what happens if you don't ride with that person all the time? This is a way that everybody has Bluetooth, you know, headset, Bluetooth speaker, Bluetooth, whatever, and you can just connect easily so that you can communicate on your ride. So that's, like, for me, one of the biggest features that I love about this. And then it has a compass and a barometer, which is basically like your altitude, which, again, I don't think I'm really ever going to use. Pretty sure I'm going to be right here most of the time in my music, directions, all that stuff. But I really do appreciate that you can answer your calls, take your calls, see who's calling. It's going to make music way better. I'm super excited for this. We're going to get an install. I plan on using it on multiple bikes, switching it out in between bikes when I'm going on rides, and having a freaking blast everywhere I go. All right, guys, that breaks down the specs for the Carpuride 702 RS Pro. Super easy to install. I cannot wait to take this on some rides, and we'll get it installed in another video. I'll probably just do a short of that because it's going to be super easy, and then you can move it in between bikes. Man, the one thing I am thinking about moving in between bikes is this sensor. I don't know. I don't want to run it all the way. It might be easy to run through. It's a quick release right there. It's probably easy to run through. And maybe I have a couple of like zip ties, or I don't know. I'll MacGyver it. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for sending this out. We'll have some more shorts coming soon, so stay tuned for all the videos and continue to live your blessed life. This is Matt.